While the web is a virtual treasure trove of great content, it's also used by bad guys to steal personal information. Hey friends, my name is Bablu Kumar and I study cybersecurity and would love to share my knowledge with you. In this video, I want to introduce you to 7 tools for safe browsing that I personally use every day. And these tools are also recommended by leading cybersecurity experts around the globe. So let's get started. So one of the first tools I want to recommend is the Brave browser. You may wonder why, if there are already so many other browsers available such as Chrome, Firefox, Safari. Well, let me tell you. As a user, access to your web activities such as your search type, behavior, location, and lots of other activities is sold to the highest bidder. But Brave respects your privacy by default. It blocks unnecessary and harmful ads and trackers, and I use it every day on my PC and on my smartphones. And did I say it is free? Well, yes, it is. This is the URL of the site, and the website claims it is 3 times faster than Chrome and provides better privacy by default than Firefox does, and uses 35% less battery on mobile phone. And it's so easy to download. Just click on the button and install it on your PC. And it's also available for Mac users and iOS users, and of course is available for Android users as well. One of the great features about this browser is the Tor capability. It has added this Tor capability that lets you search content in a private mode. That I think is a great idea. So I just totally love it. The second tool on my list is the DuckDuckGo search engine. It's a free search engine, but unlike others, it doesn't track you, doesn't collect or share any of your personal information. For contrast, on Google, your searches are tracked, mined, and packaged up into a data profile for advertisers to follow you through the internet through those intrusive and annoying banner ads using Google's massive ad networks embedded across millions of websites and apps. Therefore, you should use this search engine that doesn't track you. And let me demonstrate it for you, because it works just like Google. You can search anything like cat pictures and the results are very similar. The third tool on my list is ad blocker. It adds an extra layer of security and protects your privacy and improves your browser speed as well. I highly recommend using this ad blocker, and you can notice I am using this for a very long time. This is an extension that can be added to any of these browsers such as Chrome or Brave. The fourth tool on my list is this small extension that has been developed by 2 really great privacy and security focused organizations. This extension encrypts your web traffic and other communications, making your browsing more secure, and it is available for Firefox, Chrome, and Opera. And if you are already using Brave, you need not include this extension to your browser because this is already included with Brave. Imagine you have received a URL from a friend or family or an unknown person, but your gut feeling doesn't allow you to visit that. Well, there are services that will help you check if a website has been reported for phishing, malicious code, unwanted software, or has a poor reputation. This way you will know to avoid it. So the first website in this category is PhishTank. This website has been developed by OpenDNS, and OpenDNS is now part of Cisco. Simply copy the URL and paste that in here and check if this has already been reported. The output is nothing known about this URL. That means this URL has not been reported and maybe it is good to go. Another website in this category is virustotal.com. This is a really famous website. I simply click on this URL, pasting that link and launching the search. And it says no security vendor flagged this URL as malicious. That means you are good to go again. What would you do if you want to avoid any phishing or malware attacks? Well, it's best you don't click on any links you don't know where they will lead you. Sometimes those links may be shortened using services such as Bitly or other services, But let me mention that Bitly as a service isn't bad in any way, but cyber criminals use this service to disguise their malicious URLs. So the next tool is great if you want to know to which website it will eventually land you without you visiting the URL. So let me show you how. So I have already copied a URL. This is my Bitly URL, and simply click on this expand button. It analyzes the URL and gives you the result. So it tells you that this is the long URL where you will eventually land, and this is the sorted one. So if I click on here, this URL, it leads me to this website. All right. You can alternatively use another service that remotely takes screenshots of a given website. For example, I simply pasted the same URL here and verified I'm not a robot and just launched this button, and I get the same output in this small window that shows where if I were to click the URL, where I would land. So this is the URL. Last but not least, if you have received a malicious URL, a software link, anything that you want to report, you can simply use this Google reporting system. Simply paste in the URL and verify you not being a robot, and give out as much as detail you can, and just simply submit it. So these were the 7 great tools for safe browsing. I hope this video was informative and you will use them for a safer browsing experience on the web. Stay safe and secure. See you next time.